The supply chain picture, Reminin is having an imbalance between inbound and outbound logistics, where the outbound side look much heavier. In the inbound side, Macfarlane Smith supply galantamine, which is a crucial substance required for the production of Reminin to Shire, UK.
Janssen Sila outsourced the production of Reminin to Shire. At the Shire factory, Reminin is packed into tablets and pouches, then stored in the warehouse before it's brought to Vietnam.
Vietnam did not completely open up the pharmaceutical market to foreign companies. Under Vietnam law, enterprises with foreign investment are not allowed to directly import and distribute drugs in Vietnamese market. Thus, foreign firms had to liaise with Vietnamese firms to enter the market. It's compulsory for Reminin to go through mandated importer in the local market, which is Stafaco.
After that, Megalosign is responsible for distributing the product throughout the country.
The product flow to both public and private healthcare institutions such as hospital, wholesaler or retailer like clinic, pharmacy. The drug market is a unique and legal distribution channels in Vietnam. These markets also have influence on pricing and promotion. Wholesale market is likely the origin of counterfeit product. One factor that makes wholesale market so special is the unlimited drug buyer. This therefore causes the chaos between OTC and prescribed drug in the market. Finally, Reminin is bought by customer.
Janssen Vietnam was established under the management of the parent company. The activities of representative office are limited in conducting market research, carrying out promotion and supervising the projects of contracted activities between the parent company and local partners. Especially is to observe a reverse logistics applying this supply chain. For pharmaceutical products including Reminin, defective or virus are not allowed in the market because they damage health, especially the vulnerable health of the elderly. Reverse logistics allow customers at any level to return bad products and get refund from the suppliers.
In Reminin supply chain, the two-way communication is applied. Information about the consumption and demand forecast in Vietnam market is recorded and analyzed by the representative office of Janssen in Vietnam. It is communicated backward to the parent company so that Janssen can combine information from all around the world, then figure out the size that production could be.
Accordingly, the information flows up to the material supplier, Macfarlane Smith, and to its outsourcing factory to site the production. This direction of information flow is extremely important to Janssen because there's only one manufacturer supply the products to the global distribution network. In the inverse direction, information regarding to the product availability, price, discount, cycle time, or any disruption will flow from the material suppliers to manufacturer to distributors, and finally to the point of sales.
As the fact that Vietnamese people do not prefer credit card payment when buying pharmaceutical products, hence the cash flow starts at the point of sale. The money then travels upstream to manufacturer and supplier. The major challenge for Reminin supply chains is the reliability in shipping process. From Turkey to UK, then UK to Vietnam, shipment is expected to go through many shipping stages, pass to different players in the supply chains. There is therefore a feasible chance for error. Firstly, the main cause that can impair Reminin shipping process is the deficiency in integration and synergy in the supply chains, resulting in the bullwhip effect in production and information flow. This integrating between players in the supply chains easily lead to the discontinuity of shipment tracking information, which may cause the loss or damage of merchandise. Approximately 10,000 kilometers from UK to Vietnam, and due to the complexity of supply chain, shipments have to be transferred over several transportation methods and players with different supply chain management systems. There's always room for errors, such as disrupting information flow or inconsistency in inventory quantity. Likewise, Reminin necessitates a special storing temperature and environment. In addition, because of the distinctive nature of pharmaceutical supply chains that require a high level of safety stock, hence an unqualified storage system of a player can ruin the product. Furthermore, the supply chains in Vietnam still have some flaws such as lack of technology utilized or unqualified transportation method like motorbike. The wholesale market may mess up the flow of the product and information with its unmanageable distribution system.
Identify that there are three major areas that unreliable shipping process can negatively affect. first warning about the medicine quality. Inappropriate transportation can potentially lead to the degradation or transmutation of medicine, which not only affect the health of the patients but also the reputation of manufacturer. The poor quality products will no longer be desired by the customer, hence reducing the demand for the whole supply chain. Secondly is the greater logistic cost. Delayed shipment will increase the workload for every player in the supply chain, thereby increase logistic costs, including storage and warehouse service. In addition, invisibility in tracking information might lead to a loss of inventory. As a result, companies have to pay a cost of back order. Finally is the counterfeit product issue. Unreliable shipping process can open an opportunity for counterfeit products to get into the supply chain. This is mainly because the manufacturer cannot control the products once they leave the warehouse.